Ladies and gentlemen, it is Saturday, or Sunday, it is Sunday. It is 12 noon, and welcome to DCWF Full Tilt. Holy cow, I'm so excited, I don't even know what day it is, Kristen.
It's Saturday, apparently.
It is. It's Saturday somewhere, right?
No, actually, I don't think it's Saturday anywhere today.
Well, we got some great matches coming up. We want to remind you fans to mark your calendars. February 28th, DCWS WrestleFest 13. 13 years of professional wrestling in Second Life, 13 years of DCWF. We're gonna call it the Dirty Dozen plus one or something. I don't know. Well, we could say dirty. Baker's Dozen. I don't know about all that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this first match is scheduled for one fall, and it is a triple threat match. Introducing first from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 295 pounds, he is the chain breaker, Xander Garcia.
Gon' give it to you. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door to spill. With the non-stop pop out and stainless steel. Go hard getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make a motherfucker wonder if you get it. Damn right, and I do it again. Cause I am life, so I got to win. Break bread with the enemy. No matter how many cats I break bread with, I break who you sending me. You motherfuckers never wanted nothing but your life saved. Bitch, and that's on a light day. I'm getting down, like a nigga said freeze. But won't be the one ending up on his knees, bitch, please.
And from Raleigh, West Virginia, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the journeyman, Brian Bennett. And from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing at 295 pounds, he is the gambler, Ace Nightfire. I don't think I've ever seen him get to the ring that fast.
It happens.
Must be Christmas time.
He does have green on.
Alright, big triple threat match with big implications as DCWF brings back the Chaos for the Contract match at WrestleFest 13 on February 28th. Everybody looking to get a spot in that match. It's gonna be an interesting match style, honestly. Don't ever get trapped in an elevator with him.
Alright, looks like we're just about ready to go. Last guy getting checked. Bum bum.
Everybody's been filled up and we are waiting for the bell.
Alright, here we go. Xander rushing to the corner where Brian is and power bombing him into that corner. Ace coming up behind him, kind of stalking like, and well, Xander just pounds away on Brian in the corner there with some corner thrusts and stuff.
Now Xander starting this one off fast, going into the
but
charge.
Ace with the drop kick to the back of Xander, kind of distracts him and turns him around, and at the same time apparently kicks Brian over the ropes. and it looks like Brian's getting hit really hard and is kind of caught up on the ropes there, and Xander goes for a German suplex pin on Ace and does not get it. But he did it, you know. It was a thing to happen.
He made an attempt.
He made an attempt.
A 24 pack. Whatever.
Well, I don't know. I don't know about this chaos for the contact match, but this match so far is chaos. Everybody hitting everybody. Brian sitting in the corner looking like he's hurting hard. Xander knocked down. Ace taking over control, picking up Xander.
Math problems being done in the ring.
Math problems, because what's pi? You know. Looks like Brian's kind of starting to get a second win going on here after that early beating, quick and fast. But he's not ready to move in yet, as he watches Xander kind of start manhandling Ace. Xander's a pretty big guy. I imagine he can manhandle just about anyone he wants.
I'm pretty sure that could wind up with a lawsuit as well, so you better just stick to his opponents.
Looks like Brian's getting ready to move in and make a move here. Yes, he is, and he goes and he lays Xander out with a big beeline.
And the journeyman Brian Bennett trying to pick his spots here in this match, trying to find an opening. These matches are particularly difficult because you can only focus really on one person at a time, unless you're Bruce Lee, and neither one of these three are Bruce Lee. And it's very, very hard to work on one opponent while your back's turned on the other. Anything can happen, as we keep seeing here in the early stages of this match.
So far, all these men have been hitting each other really hard. Seems like they're determined to take one another out as hard as they can, as quick as they can. And there goes Brian with the pin, but Xander's going to kick out before the ref can pretty much even drop down for the 1 count. But Brian gave it a try. You know, like everybody's looking to end this match really quickly, and I just don't know that this is a match that's going to get ended like quite that fast.
He's like the little journeyman that could. I think I can. Wow, dude, wow.
And here comes Ace, the only one not being laid out at the moment, and he's picking up Brian. Looks like he's got a plan in mind. Looks like Xander's slowly making it back up to his feet too. Ace better make his moves quickly if he wants to, you know, gain advantage in this match.
And Ace Nightfire now taking some advantage of his own, getting his hands on Brian Bennett. Oh, yeah, Xander Garcia burst out with that backbreaker. Lots of action here in this triple threat in the opening match of DCWF Full Tilt this Sunday afternoon. Once again, don't forget, mark your calendars, February 28th, WrestleFest 13. I'm only going to say that 97 more times.
You gotta wonder how any of these guys are getting back up to their feet after some of the moves they've been hit with. You know, like, they've been hitting each other so hard on big, like, right out the gate here. It's hard to believe that any of them are able to keep going past, like, what we've already seen happen. But somehow they're digging deep. They must really want to make it. Huh?
It's the steroids.
It's the steroids.
It's the steroids.
It's the steroids. They must really want to make it into that match at WrestleFest, right? And really want to make their impression on you and the committee. There's Ace with a big discus punch, taking Xander down. Brian making it back up to his feet. Xander seemingly really feeling that last one. Kind of not so quick to get up. Brian and Ace starting to square off as Xander kind of starts trying to move himself a little bit away from where the action might be happening.
Well, sometimes you get out of there, you hunker down and you let your opponents beat up on each other. You wait for your moment.
And there moves Brian in with a spin-out backbreaker really quickly, catching Ace completely off guard apparently. Just not ready to get hit like that. All three men looking a little tired. Brian going for that pin, but he's only going to get a 2 count there. Not quite enough to keep Ace down. As we all know, Ace is a fighter that knows how to dig deep. He's a vet of too many years in the ring. And his body knows to try to get up, no matter, even if his mind's not all the way there, because it's been like, punched once many times. Also, everybody looks like they're a little bit hung up on the ropes here. If Brian or whoever's going to go for that pin next is on their game, they're going to have to move people out. And there goes Xander with the beheader and going for a pin, but he's only going to get 2. Yeah, somehow he's only going to get 2 out of that great big move there. And he picks up Brian. Ace slowly making it back up to his feet. Xander locking in that wrist lock.
Wristing in that wrist lock?
Yeah, thank you. Locking in that wrist lock and really just working Brian's arm, trying to make sure that he's not going to get it again. But Brian going for the escape and, getting out of that wrist lock, but then Xander grabbing him and putting him into a waist lock. And it looks like Brian's pretty stuck now. Ace kind of just watching these two guys go at it for a moment here, letting them wear each other down. It looks like it's his plan. Not a bad plan, right?
Ace Nightfire, has opportunity in this match. Well, if not better than anybody else. He knows when to slap that cutter on out of nowhere, and he is waiting for the opportune moment. Xander Garcia now on the mat, overpowering Brian Bennett.
Yeah, it looks like Brian Bennett's in a little bit of trouble, and here comes Ace up behind Xander. Xander being very ring aware and turning around to lock up with Ace just at the right time before Ace has a chance to really do any damage. Xander gaining the advantage really fast, very quickly there, and pulling Ace into a headlock and then a hammer lock. It looks like he's looking to work Ace's arms a little bit, keep Ace from clocking him again as he did before. Xander pulling Ace into that waist lock as Brian still looks like he's feeling the effects of all this chain wrestling, this manhandling. And it's taking a little bit of time to get up. Xander just busy working on Ace, trying to get Ace worn down, it looks like.
Isn't it person handling nowadays?
Nope, it's manhandling.
Oh.
When it's a man doing it, it's totally manhandling. You just want a girl to manhandle you. It's alright. A lot of guys like that.
I'm not down with
it. Anyway, looks like Brian is feeling the effects of all that work that he had done on him earlier throughout this entire match, and he's just kind of slowly regaining his strength and his composure and his will to get back into this fight, while Ace and Xander really go back and really go at it here. Xander really in control and making sure that Ace isn't slipping out and getting free and hitting that cutter out of nowhere.
Yeah, Ace Nightfire looking to pick his spot here, but he's in a position up against Xander Garcia that he doesn't find himself in very often against a bigger, stronger opponent, because he is one of the bigger, stronger on the roster. It's very unusual for him to find somebody that could not only match him but eclipse him inside the strength.
And it looks like Brian's hitting them with the beeline again, really taking Xander down hard that time. Like I said before, these guys are hitting each other so hard it's hard to believe that they can get back up after any of us can keep fighting, but I guess they're digging deep. I guess they've taken the right steroids, according to you, and they keep fighting. Brian hitting the wrong turn DDT on Ace. Ace looking pretty laid out even though he's in the ropes. Hopefully Brian doesn't try to pin him in the ropes there, because that's not going to do him any good. He's going to have to drag Ace out of there a little bit.
So I think Kelly and Mama like it when they hit it hard.
Looks like Brian went for that pin, but he's going to get a kick out, which doesn't really matter because Ace was in the ropes anyway, and the ref would have had to call that. But that also gives Xander the opportunity to pop up here and try to reassert his dominance over this match.
Then now with a front face lock hold on Ace Nightfire, looking to come up with something here. Maybe if you just pick Ace up and hit Brian with him, that might do some damage.
Hey, that might be a good move, right? Like,
hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker. That's what I say. You know.
Xander's a big guy. There's no reason he couldn't hit Brian with Ace. And it looks like both Brian and Ace are down for the moment, and Xander's kind of looming over top of them. I think all three men are so tired and worked at this time at this state in the match that it's just everything's starting to slow down a little bit for them all, and it's getting harder and harder to continue hitting as hard as they have been hitting.
Well, you put your energy against, not just one but two opponents in a match like this, and you get winded, you get blown up a whole lot quicker, and that's where the conditioning really comes in. And to be fair, I don't see Xander on the treadmill a whole lot.
No, Xander's not a treadmill guy, huh?
Not a treadmill guy.
Not a treadmill guy.
He's got that Xbox.
Xbox. Yeah, I was about to say that.
Mm-hmm. And Ace Nightfire tapping out to the X-Block. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this triple threat, the Chainbreaker, Xander Garcia.
Gon' give it to you. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop-out, stainless steel. I'll go hard getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make a motherfucker wonder if he did it. Damn right, and I'll do it again. Cause I am light, so I got to win. Break bread with the enemy. No matter how many cats I break bread with, I'll break who you sending me. You motherfuckers never wanted nothing but your life saved.
Here's the semifinal for the SLCW Women's Championship #1 contendership. Introducing first, from Belfast, Northern Ireland, weighing in at 110 pounds, she is Emma Gray. And her opponent from Rome, Maine, weighing in at 161 pounds, she is the 21st Century Gladiator, Bellona. telling me to do things. Alright, the big question in the women's division right now, in addition to who's going to wind up being the DCWF Women's Champion come WrestleFest, is who is going on to WrestleFest to face the underdog from the underground, the SLCW Women's Champion, Kimberly Smith. And this semifinal here is going to provide some answers to that question.
All right. Well, let's get it going then, because I want to see who's going to face who at WrestleFest, don't you? So who's everybody behind on this one? Like, you know, who's got Emma, who's got Bologna? I'm just wondering, like, should I be placing bets right now? I could use a little money. Anybody got some bets they want to do with me here?
Buy GameStop.
Anyways, here we go. Emma and Bologna meeting each other in the center of the ring, locking up. Of course, Bologna is, you know, she's never one to take it easy on people. Emma's got her work cut out for her. And there goes Emma with that wrist lock, really working on Bologna's arm. Of course, Bologna's got all sorts of appendages, so maybe her losing one arm's not a big deal to her. She's a big girl. Emma going in with that wrist lock straight.
Are you like, it's okay if you don't have an arm? Is that really how you're like, okay.
Yes. And then kicking Bologna in the gut there and coming off, and but Bologna hitting Emma with the ground and pound and really pounding away on her.
If you lose an arm, it's just a flesh wound, really.
It is. Emma looks a little worse for wear there. Bologna standing over her, getting a warning from the ref about, you know, fists and things. I don't know that Bologna necessarily cares. I mean, she's been known to carry some pretty big weapons towards the ring. I highly doubt she cares about a fist. No fisting allowed. That's right, Kelly. No fisting allowed.
Oh, wow.
Bologna coming off the ropes with the double axe handle drop. Really just laying into Emma here and delivering all the big hurt and all the big pain. Going in for the elbow drop to the knee and now locking in that figure four. Of course, Bologna is really good at submission moves and all that stuff. You know, she knows how to cause pain and how to really make it last and hurt and wear down her opponent. The ref checking to see if Emma's going to stop Emma shouting damn it and no, and then trying to fight her way to the ropes. Bologna just holding on, you know, causing all the damage she can. Well, Emma making it to the ropes. Bologna, you know, she doesn't need to let go right away. She knows she can hang on till 4.5. She's not, you know, she isn't anybody to give up too easy. Emma holding on to that ropes, hoping that Bologna lets go. The ref counting. Emma shouting at the ref. Bologna looks like she's maybe starting to get ready to let go. I mean, smart if you're Bologna and you're trying to make your mark here, because she definitely made her mark on Emma's leg and with all the things.
Well, if you're, if you're Emma Gray, and you're in the ring with Bologna, you really got to think about Bologna's, not just her ability, but her temperament. She has got a mean streak a mile wide, and she's definitely coming here to hurt pain on somebody. Emma with that small package, one count only, however.
Yes, Kelly, my Bologna has a first name. It's Pete. L-O-O-N-A.
Wow.
My Bologna has a second name. It's I don't know.
Send all complaints to Kristen at DCWF.com.
Emma coming up with that big enziguri, taking Bologna down hard. Of course, Emma has a pretty nasty streak herself. She's not so friendly when she's in the ring going up against somebody bigger. I've seen her be really ruthless when she has to be. She knows when to turn it on. She's all nice most of the time, but she doesn't know how to really get mean and get dirty with her opponent. We've all seen her do it when she has to, and I think today she knows she's got to go that extra mile. And there she is going up for those big corner punches. The ref in there warning Emma. Emma not backing off right away because she knows she's got to take it hard to Bologna here, and you know she's doing what she needs to do in order to get out.
Well, not all, this is not a title match, but an opportunity at DCWF Gold is on the line. And to be honest, sometimes the run up to a match, the climb up the volcano, can be a whole lot worse than that title match itself.
And Emma running in, but Bologna hitting her with the spear and then hitting a DDT, doing as much damage as she can to Emma to make sure Emma can't go for another round like she just did. Bologna picking up Emma.
So far, this match has been pretty back and forth, and then we have that sleeper hold locked in. Referee's going to check in.
That's not the best place to go for a sleeper hold. She's so close to the rope. It seems like Emma could just reach out and grab it. If Emma has the wherewithal to do that, she should do that right now. Because it's not going to do Bologna any good to try to get her to tap out right there. I mean, unless she knocks her out, I guess. Then I guess Emma can't keep fighting, can she? Emma's struggling, and then Bologna's going to hit that backward and release release Emma onto the ground. Emma looking very sore from all that. Very sore. Perhaps she's seeing birdies at this point.
Back in the cartoons?
Yeah, well, she's got her head driven into the knuckle and speared down onto the ground.
I like cartoons.
I like cartoons too. And, ooh, it looks like Bologna's going to take this opportunity to step on Emma's throat a little bit. The ref's going to get in there and start counting, telling Bologna to get her foot off of Emma's throat. But Bologna's not too quick to do that either, and she's just going to grind her foot into Emma's neck until she's good and done. And Emma is really looking very winded, very sore, and not like she's got a lot left in the tank at this point.
And really, my Bologna, really?
My Bologna. That's where you're going with that, right, Kelly? Bologna rushing in, and Emma hitting a big drop kick and then jumping up onto the top rope.
Emma with a chance right now to gain some momentum and gain some ground. Crossbody pinfall, 1, 2. Oh, 2 count only. Two count only. Bologna gets that shoulder up in the nick of time. Emma Gray almost saw herself moving on.
Emma going for a neck breaker, trying to wear Bologna down some more. Bologna is a big lady, and she is tough. We've seen her take some beatings with chairs and all sorts of stuff, and somehow she's often able to at least muscle her way through to a win in an entire match, even when she's beat up by various weapons. Emma's got her work cut out here for her, and here goes Emma trying to wear Bologna down with that figure 4 head scissors and dragging Bologna into the middle of the ring, keeping her away from those ropes. The ref dropping down and asking Bologna if she taps, and it looks like Bologna might not be ready to tap. She's fighting to the rope. She's fighting to get back to the rope. Her feet are almost there. It looks like she could almost hit her foot on a rope, and it looks like she did, and the ref is calling for ropes, and then calling for Emma to break it, and Emma does.
You know what Johnny Lawrence likes to eat for breakfast?
Bologna?
Fried bologna.
Thought you were going to catch me off guard with that one. Did not. Am I staying in control of this match right now, picking up Bologna? Looks like she's trying to figure out how to put this chick away, and it's just not as easy as maybe she wants it to be. Dragging Bologna into the center of the ring. And delivering a great big toe kick right to Bologna's gut, coming off the ropes. and going for that big sunset flip, and she's going to get a 1 and a 2, but that's going to be it. No 3. No 3.
2 count only.
I thought that was going to end it. Yeah, me too. Me too.
But Bologna lives to fight a little bit longer. Emma Graves doing everything she's got at her, and Bologna is not getting put away.
Like I said, Bologna's a tough lady, you know. Like, I've seen her get hit with all sorts of implements that should have killed somebody, and she still kind of managed to squeak out wins and power through. So Emma's got her work cut out for her going up against Bologna.
Bologna and Riot Red, that sounds horrible.
We all are aware that like a bologna is really just like a flattened out hot dog, right? Like legit. Like, yeah, no, like legit. It's the same spices, it's the same everything.
Wait, there's a pin.
I just want to make sure that we all know that. Bologna and hot dog, same thing, folks.
But what if it's like a beef hot dog?
It's slightly different, but like the only difference is that bologna has pork in it, right? But it's the same spices. It's the same spices for hot dogs and bologna. Like I can legit, like you can go watch, like look it up. The same spice. Anyway, Bologna taking over some control here.
YouTube that shit.
I'm saying she's gonna crush the life out of Emma. I don't know. That sounds really dangerous. Crushing the life out of somebody. And she is holding on to that bear hug for all she's got. People in the crowd actually calling for Bologna to end Emma now, apparently. And apparently Bologna's got a few fans in the crowd. But Emma able to clap back and then kick her some and send Bologna down to the ground. Koi calling for Bologna to slay her, but it seems like you were a little late, Koi, and Bologna did not get them there.
Have mercy on me. This match can't get any. Like, this match is just brutal as it is, and there goes Emma Gray to the top rope, measuring for Bologna.
And going for the out of miss.
With the leg hooks, 1, 2, and 3. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Emma Gray. She will move on and win her semi-final match. That puts her one step away from facing Kimberly Smith for the SLCW World Championship at WrestleFest.
All right. So while we wait for Bologna to leave the ring, this might take a minute. Everyone can go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next match is another SLCW Women's Championship semi-final. Introducing first, from Cambridge, England, weighing in at 122 pounds, Kira Scarbridge.
Different men, and I say liberation, sons and daughters. The bush is high, but in the hole there's water. You can get some when they're given. Nothing sacred, but it's a living.
Ladies and gentlemen, only in the DCWF does somebody have a wrist lock powerful enough to fucking Infinity Stone their opponent. Fuck you, Thanos, and your snap. I have Kira's wrist lock.
And 10.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner by countout. Moving on to the finals, Kira Scarbridge.
I was there to witness Candice's inner business. She wants the boys to notice.
Oh, it must just, it looks like Emma J has come out to the ring to see Kira's victory here. People calling for Kira to knock out Emma now.
Y'all gonna have to pay for that fight somehow, some way. I'm making money off that fight. Don't fight here.
And it looks like the two ladies are talking about how they're going to face each other next week. It's going to be a big match. We'll decide who goes on to WrestleFest and to face Kimberly Smith.
Watch out for that wrist lock.
Seems like Kira's got a lot of people on her side. And Emma's going to have quite the match cut out for her.
Well, folks, there you have it. You're going to see it next week, the finals, to see who is going to be the number one contender for the SLCW Women's Championship. Make sure you are right back here at DCWF Hotel this time, 12 noon next week.
Anybody?
I was about to call it, you interrupted me. This next match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Japantown, San Francisco, California. Weighing in at 225 pounds, he is Hideo. And his opponent from Swansea, Wales, weighing in at 198 pounds, he is the Celtic Dragon, Mythal Wojciech. All right, this should prove to be an interesting matchup. Theo versus the Celtic Dragon, Mythal Wojciech. The two favorites to possibly contend and win the Chaos for the contract match here.
All right, looks like the ref is checking our two dudes in the ring here as we get ready for...
I don't know where Shugo would hide anything. He ain't wearing nothing. He got the draws on.
Brass knuckles? I mean, you'd have to be very intimate with that check, but...
I was gonna say, do the leg drop with a pair of brass knuckles hiding between your butt cheeks. You're bound to hurt yourself. Collar elbow tie-up. Here we go. This match is underway. And a side headlock from the Cupstick Dragon, Mr. Wojciech, former multiple-time DCWF World Heavyweight Champion. Lost his title to Michael Thomas not too long ago, looking to get back up to the top of the volcano, and that chaos for the contract match could be his ticket back to the big time as he goes off the ropes there, and still waiting for him. No! Explosive drop kick to the head, cutting him off. Am I here? Drop kick for Mental Wojciech, picking Gio up, looking to set up his next move into that side headlock, trying to wrench the neck, trying to wrestle his opponent pound for pound here. He's given up some weight against Shingo from Japantown, but Mental Wojciech has years of experience in the ring with bigger, stronger opponents, and he takes him down into that headlock takedown. Referee watching here, looking for signs of a chokehold or a submission. Christian, you still here?
Yeah, I was just letting you do your thing, dude.
I'm
You don't want to do your thing? Okay, I'll do your thing.
This is our
And
thing. This is goes to us.
It looks like he's going for a front guillotine here, holding on to that really, really tight, and boom, pointing into a snap suplex. Take and Mitchell down.
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 Down, 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 down.
Down, down, baby, down by the lake.
Sweet, sweet baby, sweet, sweet. If you like dark
Back to the
Japanese
match.
boys. It's getting caught in the rain.
It looks like, I'm sorry, I lost. I'm gonna have to do that really. I'm lost now. Sorry.
Did we fuck your mind? Here's a quick pin attempt. One count only as Mr. Wojciech gets his shoulder up. Fun fact about DCWF and all that stuff pro wrestling. Nobody has kicked out of more pin counts than Mr. Wojciech. That is number 4,937. It could be because Smith was awesome, or he just gets pinned more than anybody else. And that standing senton connects Smith Wojciech in trouble.
But you know what? Mitchell always fights back because he's a champion. He's been a champion for a long time. He knows how to get the job done. He's like, I'm gonna get this fucking done. But he knows how to fight back, and he never lets a person get that easy win over him, no matter what. Even when people like Michael Thomas like double cross him, he fights back hard and often succeeds. He's just that kind of
And
guy.
that cursed rolling elbow, Mr. Wojciech in the corner. Oh, missile drop kick as Shingo gets caught on the rebound. Mr. Wojciech able to recover and work on that rear shin knock. Shingo from Japantown, San Francisco. I've never been there myself, but they all look as scary as him. I'm never going.
I have been to San Francisco. Actually, I went there a couple summers ago.
You
And
know
I
what they make
didn't-
rice-a-roni?
the San Francisco treat.
I like rice-a-roni.
Do they even call it that anymore? Or do they call it the San Francisco treat? Oh, Mitchell going for the dragon suplex there. And now going for the pin. I don't know if he's going to get the win out of this one. I don't think he is. It's a little too early. I was almost fooled by Kelly shouting out 3 there.
So
Thanks,
she
Kelly.
shot it out 3.
I love you for shouting out 3.
3 is almost a 3.
But it looks like the 2 men are going to have to keep fighting on. Mitchell coming off with a huge assault against Shingo. kicks and kicks and kicks and kicks. So many kicks. And then going for the split leg moonsault. And the pin.
Y'all clowned at me last year for putting on the Kumite back in December of 2019, but I'm telling you, these two in that match would have been like just gold, money in the bank.
And it looks like Mitchell's gonna lock in that armbar takedown, really pulling back on that arm, wrenching it in, pulling on those tendons and joints and muscles and.
Are your tendons called Chris tendons? Wow, you actually belly laughed at that one. I got that joke. Okay.
And it looks like there's gonna be a change in momentum here because of your dad choke. Good on you, dude. You gave him strength. You disturbed Mickle so much that you fucked him up.
Right. I'm sure he can hear me. Oh no, he's staring at me like I really did.
Yeah, see, I told you.
Oh, and a Suzuki special, and Shirio is all over the place today, giving Mitchell a run for his money. Both men similar styles, both men similar temperaments. You can't get any more evenly matched than this in the DCWF, and that Muay Thai kick. And the hits just keep on coming.
Ooh, but we're not heading back inside the ring. No, we're going to keep this outside the ring, and the ref is up to 3, so these guys better watch out, or else they're both going to get count out.
Shirio back in the ring. There's the red mist. Mitchell in trouble on the outside of the ring. Referee up to 5.
The referee getting cheered on. Go Faith! She's up to 6 now. She knows how to count to 6 guys. She's amongst the rarest of the refs that know how to count past 2.
I mean, that's true.
Or past
It
2.
all
Really.
started with Sparky. Ooh, and on that charge, he gets monkey flipped, but he recovers quickly. Mitchell Wojciech, on the other hand, taking a little bit more time, taking some damage here as of late in this match. Shit. Yes, ooh, indeed.
What? What?
The bulldog from Mitchell Wojciech. Mitchell Wojciech on momentum now. He is on fire. He's got that. He's got him from behind, and that rear naked choke. That is a dead choke. Is deadly and often used in MMA competitions. And he has got Shirio locked in tight. Brings him down to the mat. Shirio holding on for dear life, but shows no signs of tapping.
Kelly really getting behind this match here. Kelly's just on fire with all her cheers and everything like that. You know, go Kelly.
Oh, that just meant a pause.
And ladies and gentlemen,
Say it. Say it.
you say it.
Here is your winner, Mitchell Wojciech. Shirio refused to tap, and Mitchell Wojciech stepped in the feet. He held on to that left clinch until the very, very end. Mitchell Wojciech walked away with the win on this one. He knew my dad jokes help.
Oh, I doubt that. But I guess you never know. It could be.
Dad jokes make the world go round. Ladies and gentlemen, this next match is your main event. Introducing first from Los Angeles, California, 106 pounds, is DCWF Heavyweight Champion of the World, the man, Michael Thomas.
I like this one too, but will is really in the wrong word.
You got junk in the tree.
I know the score at the back of my hand. Them other boys, I don't give a damn. They kiss on the ring. I carry the crown. Nothing can break me down. Don't you know if I got a plan?
I'm sorry,
I know the
just tell me what to
direction,
do.
the lay of the land.
You better watch it, dude.
The back of my head. Them other boys.
WrestleFest 13, the biggest stage of them all, the granddaddy of them all. WrestleFest 13 will go down in history as the man, the greatest DCWF World Champion, Michael Thomas, ends Jelly Scarberg's wrestling career. Now that is one awesome headline. 3 years ago, Jelly was put out of action for 6 months thanks to me. How did it feel being on the sidelines for 6 months, Jelly? Knowing that you wanted to get back into the ring, but you couldn't. Week after week, you had to watch me wrestle in this ring, and there was nothing you could do about it. I waited and waited. I got better and better. I became the SLCW Men's Champion, not once, but twice. King of the Ring, and now the greatest DCWF World Heavyweight Champion. The time is now to finish what I started 3 years ago. After WrestleFest 13 is over, Jelly, you're going to have plenty of time on your hands. You could go stand in line at the unemployment office. There's places that needs janitors. Or better yet, Jelly, you can come and clean my boots for me.
All right, strong words for his WrestleFest opponent from the DCWF Heavyweight Champion of the World. We saw last week Jelly Scarbridge will be putting his career on the line against the title Michael Thomas at WrestleFest 2013 on February 28th. But today, his opponent from dystopian New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing 180 pounds, he is Cypher Nova. Yeah, he's going to have to be in the Mardi Gras show, isn't he? Les bon Tom Ray!
Here we go with our main event for the night. Mr. Michael Thomas.
I'm personally a little offended that he calls himself the greatest world champion of all time.
Wow, is that you?
Yes. That is documented fact.
Can you find me the document of that one?
Yeah.
I'll wear a t-shirt that says it. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our first lockup of the main event. Michael saying, welcome back, Runt. And Cypher Nova knocking Michael down to the ground. Austin Holly's jaws. Seems like they are both very good at running their mouths. Let's see if they can also run with their feet and how this match goes.
Remember what I said, fish with a closed mouth never catches a hook.
Michael whipping Cypher Nova to the rope. Cypher coming off the rope and hitting that crucifix driver. Hard to believe that Michael's going to get up after that, but apparently he's gonna. Must be because Michael's got quite a bit of height and weight against Cypher Nova. He's got to work twice as hard and be twice as fast in order to achieve that, those big hitting goals.
Well, Cypher Nova, no stranger to big matches here in the DCWF. He has had his share over the years since his return. But you got to remember, Even if this is a non-title match, if you can catch a win over the DCWF World Heavyweight Champion, your stock goes through the roof, much like GameStop.
Michael Thomas coming off the ropes with a drop kick, picking up Cypher, and Cypher going for that blue screen, and now he's going for a pin. He thinks he's going to win this right up like 2 seconds after the match starts, but I highly doubt that Michael's going to stand for that, even if Michael is a little bit worse for wear right off the bat here as he's taking a couple punches or a couple hits to the head.
Yeah, he was laying on the mat. I don't think he's going to stand for it at all.
And Michael Thomas is he's been around long enough. He's not the champion. He knows how to fight his way through the game. And he's going to come back with a big hurricanrana, big one, taking Cypher Nova to the ground. And he's not going to stop there. He's going to keep going for that big lion salt, trying to punctuate and end this match now, because apparently he didn't like how Cypher started this match, and he's going to get a 2 count only as Cypher kicks out.
Well, Cypher Nova looking to increase his value here, increase his stock, climb that volcano here, the DCWF. And Michael Thomas is the man to beat right now. He's the guy with a target on his back. He's the top of the world. He's got it all going for him. I don't know what his little redhead is today, but he's even got that.
Michael Thomas picking up Cypher, and Cypher kicking Michael Thomas in the gut, and then running to the ropes and going for the fatal air DDT. Wow, I don't know if Michael's getting up from that one. It looks like he drove his head into the mat pretty hard there. From what I know, that's not a good feeling. But he's not going to stop there. He's going to pick Michael Thomas up. February 28th.
February 28th. I will be there. Will you be there?
I will be there.
I will be there. I'll probably be sitting right in this chair.
I will be there with bells on. You know?
I don't know if I'm going to wear bells.
I'm going to wear bells. I think it's that type of occasion.
Wow, maybe I'll wear more cowbells.
There we go. Thank you for doing your best to walk in there. That was amazing.
WrestleFest doesn't scare me. Marsupials do. And a reverse Irish whip into the ropes. Cypher Nova coming off the ropes. Going through.
Coming over the ropes.
Coming over the ropes.
Coming down to be with us here near the commentary desk. Michael Thomas coming off the ropes. And over the ropes and taking Cypher Nova down. This, of course, they're on a mat, but it's not very thick. It's not very cushy. It's not very comfy. That's a lot of pain that both men are feeling from that particular move on the backside, on the heads, on everything.
Yeah, you sacrifice a little bit of your own win there when you commit to a maneuver like that. But Michael Thomas throwing his entire body at Cypher Nova. Trying to prove why he's the greatest DCWF World Heavyweight Champion of all time, in his opinion.
Is there a vote we can put somewhere, like maybe?
I think we could do something on Facebook.
Who is the greatest champion of all time? Michael picking up Cypher, Mr. Nova there. Both men kind of wriggling around, trying to figure out who's on top here. Michael whipping Cypher back into the ring.
Two count only as Cypher Nova gets that shoulder up. Being DCWF World Heavyweight Champion does put you in some interesting company. It puts you in a company that likes Vince Easterwood, Big Evil Mendelcorn, Ari Lane, Mad Mike Freeman, myself. Mithil Wojcik, Ace Nightfire, Neckbreaker. Michael Thomas getting caught with that one. Cypher Nova on that Hail Mary. Voodoo Cooperstone. Sydney Washburn, the greatest DCWF World Heavyweight Champion of all time.
Yes.
Thank you, Vin, for reminding me. I almost forgot.
You know who's the greatest champion of all time? Ben. That's who the greatest champion of all time is. Doesn't matter which belt you're talking about. Ben.
The list is long and distinguished.
Going up to the top rope, but it's not paying off for him. Looks like he hit the mat there, and like he is in pain there too. These guys are just beating up on each other, like this is a title match, but it's not. It looks like Michael Thomas is going to continue going on the assault here, trying not to give Cypher Nova another little run like he's had a couple of times during this match, but it's not going to work. Yeah, Michael Thomas is going to go for a backbreaker, sending Cypher Nova to the ground. Cypher looking like his back hurt, but that's not enough for Michael Thomas.
Pat Schickler was never a World Heavyweight Champion. He was an SLCW Champion for a brief period, but never the World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, we were just saying champion for a while there.
I tell you who was never a DCWF World Heavyweight Champion? David Arquette. Yet anything can happen, right?
Michael Thomas ripping Cypher Nova to the ropes. Cypher coming off the ropes and hitting.
Getting up high with that drop kick.
That's happening. That's happening in the ring, guys.
You pay attention. Focus.
Stuff is happening in the ring. Moves are being hit. People are getting hurt. That's what's happening, folks. That's what's happening. Michael Thomas getting up hurt. He's feeling a little pain from these kicks and these DDTs and crucifix drivers and things, but that's not going to stop him. He's going to deliver a great big power bomb to Cypher Nova.
Cypher Nova, a year's experience in a wrestling ring, obviously very ring aware, just as capable as anybody else against Michael Thomas in a match like this, but there's something to be said for holding that title. There's something to be said for being the champion. You come to the ring with a little more swagger. Your cock's a little bit bigger. You know what you're doing in this ring, and nobody can beat you. That's
what
the
if you're a girl? Your cock's a little bit bigger then. People calling for Michael for somebody to sweep the leg and yelling no mercy, and Michael Thomas is standing here looming over his opponent. And his opponent is apparently breathing deeply as he says, your boyfriend has your boy hanging. And now we're implying that Michael Thomas has a boyfriend now, I guess. And that was enough to make Michael Thomas go for the pin. There we go.
The Real Deal with a 3 count. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Michael Thomas.
Me down. Don't you know if I got a plan? I know the direction, the lay of the land. I know the score like the back of my hand. Them other boys, I don't give a damn. I'm the man. Come round.
folks, that is another DCWF